don't know where this video is going, but hello to whoever happens to be watching. That is what I look like today. Clearly. This is going to be a real-time, maybe. We'll see how far this goes, but what I want is to make this kind of a real-time documenting, not a documentary, but a documenting of getting fitness together. I don't know. Something. Anyway, real time, real, just me. Honestly, it's just for myself and not really for very many other people. If it helps you who are watching this, well, that's great. That's like icing on the cake. But it's mainly for me. Anyway. So, as you could see, I'm not like already straight and trim as a pin. And I don't have my life in order. I just moved in a few months ago, so anyways, I don't have like this perfect set type of household. However, I am a homemaker, even though I am single and have no children. I am still a homemaker. This is my home, and I am making it more into a home. Anyway, that's kind of in all of this. What am I trying to say in this video? I really don't know. I have no script. I have no set, like, goal of what this video is supposed to say, so I'm going to try and make it as short and concise as possible, like maybe a 10-minute video, just explaining where I'm at, what I'm doing to help myself get to where I want to be. So basically, I know I'm not, like, fat. I have family members that tell me, oh, you don't need to lose weight, you need to gain weight. Whatever. I am not the size that I want to be. So, and it's not just about size, it's also about fitness. I'm not in the fitness level that I want to be. So that's what this is about. I want to be better fit, to be better equipped to do the things that I want to do, the things that I like to do, and the things that I need to do, and to be able to help other people better. Which I can't do if I'm not fit enough to do it. So, specifics. So, documenting where I'm at. I don't have measurements, they're kind of important because that's what I'm going more on. Not, oh, I want to lose so many different pounds. I want to be this number of poundage. I'd rather look good in the things that I wear, not necessarily because I've lost that weight, but because I've shaped the muscles in each area to look the best and be a good strength in each area. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Plus, I am a Christian. I am born again by the grace of God through faith in Jesus Christ. So, as a believer and as a child of God, I need to be a good steward of what He has given me. And not being in a good shape is not being a good steward of the vessel that He gave me to live in. So, that ultimately is the reason for even doing any of this. And then documenting it in video form for, I don't know, all the world to see. Honestly, okay, for all the world to see, it is for you. Maybe you'll give me a pat on the back. That would be a selfish reason. Or maybe you'll, like, give me in the comments of, like, all of the different things that I'm doing wrong. Which, okay. Constructive criticism is always good. I'm not gonna go on and be like, oh, hate speech. Oh no. Like I said, the main reason is for me, so it's a very selfish reason. So I don't really care what anybody says. I've also got a cold. Anyway, this is getting to be long enough. I'm getting there. So that is the reason, to be a good steward of the body God has given me. And then fitness for helping others, to be able to better help others. And being fit isn't just about a bunch of exercise and run and go. I'm not gonna be like that crazy dude. You know who. That always comes up. You know who? It always drives me crazy every time. Because he's like yelling at... Yeah, I'm not gonna be that. Maybe I just was. Anyway. First things first. This is gonna hurt, y'all. So sugars, the diet and exercise. Now, I have one great advantage, and that is I have a very active job. So throughout the day, I'm never sitting down. I'm constantly on my feet and constantly moving. I'm walking back and forth, so it's speed walking many times. I'm lifting. So I'm very active at work, so that will help a lot. But what I have been eating and drinking, it has a huge impact on all of that as well. So, white sugars, highly processed sugar, that is, and sugar in general, white flour, and really just about any flour. I don't know what it is. I am no scientist. I am no doctor. I am no nutritionist. I've not really studied all of these different things. I've just heard from good people, good sources, people I trust, that the way that we grow our wheat here in the United States is generally not the greatest. I think there might be one or two growers somewhere that have a good solid wheat situation, but in general, our wheat flour I just want to avoid. So any white sugar, anything processed. So I am taking another look at my kitchen right now, and some things are gonna have to go. And the things that are gonna have to go first. Oh. I'll move this pan. I need to clean some dishes. Anyway, the things that are going to go first. This hurts. They're homemade chocolate chips. Chocolate chip cookies. Not chocolate chips. And it's white sugar, white flour. It is processed chocolate chips with white sugar. So they are the better Ghirardelli chocolate chips. So this is really gonna hurt. I wouldn't throw them away, except that because I live alone and I'm a working girl, and honestly, it's also due to my own laziness. I let them sit in my refrigerator, um, as little dough cookies, before I baked them, and so they kind of grabbed some of the refrigerator taste. Not a whole lot to be like, ugh, but just enough. And honestly, they stayed in there for a little while after I got them put into the Ziploc bag, so that I'm not gonna give these to anybody. They're not good enough to give and share to other people. So I have all of these and a whole bag. That the only person I would allow eat them is me. This is going to hurt. I know. I know. Don't. I know. I know. And that doesn't even really hurt that bad right now because I could take that bag out of the trash can. Because it's a sealed bag. But I'm not going to do it. I'm not. This is what's going to hurt. Those other cookies were also cooked a little bit longer. So they're... Anyway, so those ones are not even all that as great as these ones are. These ones didn't last in the stay in the oven as long. Okay, so now that that is done, I have to take stock of everything else that is in my kitchen and everything else that I've got to eat and what I have available, because this is the big thing. Watching what we eat is a huge deal in keeping our bodies in any sort of good shape. If you're putting all of this processed garbage into your body is not going to be able to process it properly. And it's going to wind up somewhere on you. So like these ones too. I don't know what's gonna hurt worse. Because like I said, I'd left the cookies in and they're not horrible tasting, but there's a little bit of funkiness to their taste. But the Cheez-Its? But what are they made with? Ooh! They're made with 100% real cheese! So that means they're good, right? Wrong! Ingredients list. Enriched flour, wheat flour, niacin, reduced iron, vitamin B1, vitamin B2, folic acid, vegetable oil, high oleic soybean. There's a thunderstorm coming, y'all. Soybean, palm, and or canola with TBHQ for freshness. TBHQ? What's TBHQ? White cheddar cheese, milk, cheese cultures, salt, enzymes. Cheese made with skim milk, whey protein, salt, cheese cultures, enzymes, annatto extract color. Contains 2% or less of salt, maltodextrin, paprika for color, whey, monosodium glutamate, cheddar cheese, milk, cheese cultures, salt, enzymes, yeast, garlic powder, buttermilk, onion powder, yeast extract, vanilla beans. Vanilla beans? Vanilla beans? Tomato powder, spice. Tomato powder, spice. Baking soda, natural and artificial flavors, including natural hickory smoke flavor. Disodium inosinate, disodium guanylate, annatto extract color, Monterey Jack cheese, milk, cheese cultures, salt, enzymes, sugar, sugar, malic acid, spice extract, paprika extract color, citric acid, yellow 5, yellow 6, turmeric extract color, soy lecithin. And that's what makes up these. I mean, considering that the last, like, monosodium glutamate and blah, 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 are all 2% or less of, it's... Anyways, yeah. So that's that one. This is almost a 20-minute video. But do I throw them away? I should. I throw away the cookies. Something else I like to have is crackers with my soup. Oh, well, these are a lot better. I've got premium soup and oyster crackers. Unbleached, enriched flour, wheat flour, niacin, reduced iron, thiamine mononitrate, vitamin B1, vitamin B2, folic acid, then soybean and or canola oil, palm oil, salt, yeast, baking soda. Could be worse with those, honestly. I mean, you got palm oil and canola oil, and those are not good for you. So there's that. Then the Walmart version, the Great Value. Enriched flour, wheat flour, niacin, reduced iron, thiamine, mononitrate, riboflavin, folic acid, soybean oil and or palm oil, salt, sodium bicarbonate, that's baking soda, wheat gluten, yeast, ascorbic acid, malted barley flour. And may contain traces of milk, eggs, almonds, coconut, pecans, peanuts, and soy. So, like, not the greatest, but also not the worst either. How much are left? Oh yeah, what's the serving size? 26 crackers for the Cheez-Its. 26 crackers. Is that 26 crackers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 26. Yeah, that's 26. Oh my. Okay. Wow. Those might last, like, tonight. And then I will throw those away. The soup and oyster crackers, I am going to keep those. Well, the premium ones I'll probably keep. The Great Value ones I might throw away. Then I do have some good for you things. I have gotten my mixed nuts. And I did the ones that don't have all of the peanuts in them. In fact, there are no peanuts in this particular set. It is set. Like it's a set. It's almonds, cashews, pistachios, pecans, and macadamia nuts. That one is a more expensive one, I will say that. But I'm not a big fan of peanuts. And I don't know, maybe those nuts are better for you than peanuts also. Plus, the other one that has peanuts, it's like all peanuts. So there's that. Anyway, one thing I am going to finish eating, and that's because I've got a cold. And I live alone, so I don't have a whole lot of like time and or I live alone, so I should have more time than most other people. Excuse me. I live alone, therefore making a full pot of soup is not necessarily a good idea. That's what I mean. So I have canned soups for while I am trying to get rid of this cold. So I'm going to finish those off. Which have, let's see. This particular one, I got Campbell's, and see, I have a reason. Chicken stock, water, potatoes, carrots, roasted chicken meat, diced tomatoes in tomato juice, celery, peas, and contains less than 2% of modified cornstarch. Well, I guess a thickening agent. But it's this one. So, could be better. Could be worse. I forgot to look at different soups. Oh well. Anyway, that's what I have for right now. I've got like maybe 2 of those, and I think I have noticed when I've eaten those that while they're great for what they are, they're definitely not necessarily the greatest. Anyways, so yeah. Oh, I also have sweetened dried cranberries, which I forget what it was that I saw in the lesser sweetened cranberries. But while this has cranberries, sugar, and sunflower oil, yes, sugar, but the other one I saw with less sugar had more ingredients in it. So I'd rather see the 3 ingredients than like a whole other list of ingredients to not have the sugar. I feel like sugar is better than that. Anyways, that's to like add to my nut mix so that I have a trail mix situation. This is one thing because I like them, M&Ms. I got them, and so I'm going to finish these off, and then that's all I'm going to do for those. But again, in my trail mix, so it'll be with the nuts, so it's not like I'm just going to be eating nothing but M&Ms. It'll be with my trail mix. So that's where I'm at. And so here we go. Day 1. Beginning of the video. Before. Not pictures, but all the way around. 360 view of what I look like in plain clothes. So. Some neighbor revving their engine. If you've stayed this long and listened to my boring and very uneducating rambling, then thank you very much, and I'm going to sit down to a can of soup, some crackers, and go to bed. Also, that's really the only things that I've eaten today. No, it is the only stuff I will have eaten today. I have not had anything but water and Dayquil and excuse me. Water, Dayquil, coffee, and a specialty coffee. And that's all that I've had today. So now I'm going to have some soup with my crackers and maybe some nuts and trail mix for my dessert and call it a day. So here we go. And this is now almost half an hour long. And I don't know how to shorten videos right now. So here we go. I'll just call this is the introductory 3-episode special. I don't even know. Anyway, oh, right. Might be good to note, or maybe not. Well, yeah. It's not like I'm that self-conscious about it. I'm 145 pounds today, and that's not counting the point. 145 point something pounds as of this evening when I got home from work. So the rest of the time I will try to make sure that I weigh myself in the mornings, because that's the better time to weigh yourself. And so we'll go from there. Honestly, I was shocked that that's all that I weighed. But we shall see. We shall see. This is going to be interesting, and I am both looking forward to and dreading what's gonna come about the rest of this month, 2 months. I don't know. 2 minutes until 30 minutes. Oh yeah, incentive. So 1 to 2 months. That'll put us into middle of May or middle of June. And I have a sibling getting married in September. So I would really like to be in a good shape. A good shape for that. But I need to also get the dress before then and have it ordered so I can ship back and forth before it's too late. So I've got incentive to actually work on this. So accountability upon accountability upon accountability. So here we go. And now I'm going to end the video at 29 minutes. And if you're still here, thanks again. And we'll see you in the next video. Or we won't. Either way. Whatever. We'll see what happens.